Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Giving God all the glory. Welcome to the 5 Minute Facebook Ministry. Today I'm broadcasting out of a labor camp from the southern part of the UAE in a place called Al Ruiz. And I'll be here for a month. And today we're coming out of Mark 11, verse 24. That's Mark 11 and 22, 24. And it reads out of the King James Version, "Therefore I say unto you, what things soever ye desire, when ye pray, believe that ye receive them, and ye shall have them. Therefore I say unto you, what things soever ye desire, when ye pray, believe that ye receive them, and ye shall have them." Again, this is the words of Jesus Christ. Again, this is the conversation he's having with them after the disciples had seen that the fig tree had withered. After Jesus tried to get some fruit and didn't have any fruit, he said that no fruit would grow off of you, and the tree was withered. And then Jesus goes on to tell them to have faith in God, and he explains through several verses, and this is one where he says, "Therefore I say unto you, what things soever ye desire, when ye pray, believe that ye receive them, and ye shall have them." Now, this is a pretty straightforward verse. It says, if we desire something, when we pray, believe that ye receive them, and ye shall have them. God is saying that if we trust him, if we believe in him, when we pray and ask him for things, he's going to provide them for us. And we always talk about God's timing, and we got to wait on God. But when you read these verses here, it doesn't say anything about God's timing. It doesn't say anything about waiting on God. It says pray, believe, receive, and have. And that's what we need to focus on right now, is that when we pray, we need to truly believe that we're going to receive what we're praying for. And it says, "And ye shall have them." Believe that ye receive them, and ye shall have them. And we have to wonder, okay, I pray for things and I believe, and they've come true. I pray for things and I believe, and my prayers have been answered. But other things that I pray for haven't come to pass yet. So am I to stop believing? Am I believing that God is not fulfilling his promise in his word? No, I believe that God is fulfilling his promise in his word. And I'm still believing that the things that I pray for, that I will receive, I will continue to pray for them. Now, I'm not going to give up on God, because I'm almost certain that God, not almost certain, I am certain. Let me correct myself. I am certain that God will never give up on me. God is with me. He's going to stay with me. He's keeping me. He's strengthening me every day. And he does the same for you. And we just need to know that as we get closer to God, as we establish a relationship with God, the more we pray and believe, the more happens in our lives. Our prayers are answered. And sometimes it's surprisingly in the way that God does things for us. When we pray for something, I needed some money to pay my taxes off, and owed a lot of taxes to the U.S. government. It was out of the blue. That money, I had that money plus more, and to do some other things, to pay off some other bills. And God answered that prayer. I'm praying for God to restore the hair on the top of my head. And that hasn't happened. I've been praying for that for a couple of years now, but I'm still praying for it, and I'm still believing God that I'm gonna have hair on my head, right here on the top, right here on the top. It grow on the side, but don't grow on the top. That's why I keep it bald. I'm praying and I'm trusting God that he's going to restore my hair on my head. And, that may be a selfish prayer, may be vain. I don't know, but it's just something that I desire. And, being a man of God, I think that I'm not going to do anything, selfish or vain when I get my hair. I'm going to just be glad I got hair. I just like having hair. I've been bald for a few years now, would like to grow a full head of hair. And God knows how I feel about that. So when we pray and ask God things, we have to truly believe, okay, within our hearts. The 23 says in our heart. So we can't worry about our mind. Let's not worry about where our mind is. You know, in our mind, we're telling ourselves that we believe, we're telling ourselves that we trust God, but what is our heart saying? We got to find a way. We got to find a way to communicate to God through our heart, heartfelt belief. You know, it's easy to do that when we're in pain, when we're suffering, and you feel, you know, you just need God. It's easy to just pour your heart out to Him. But we've got to train ourselves to do that all the time, even when we're not in pain, when we're not hurting, and we're just pouring our heart out to God because we love Him so much. And that's what our prayers will be answered. That's when we'll start receiving the things that we ask for. Hey, that's all the time that I have. Hey, God bless you. God love you. And I love you too. Have a great day.